do this one. Let me try to save actually. I'll save over this one. And then I'll try to load the save. Yeah, let's see if it works. It's a black screen. I cannot wake up. Okay, it's not working, okay. Immersed in a dark dream, I can't wake up. I feel a chill going down my spine without reason, without purpose. I realize I'll never be able to wake up from this dream. It's because I killed everyone. Everyone, I only killed a couple people. Shiki-sama, please wake up. You'll be late for school. Oh, it's the Hisu route, so Hisu's gonna wake me up. Hisu is in front of me. This is my room and there's surprisingly great weather outside. Hisu? Good morning, Shiki-sama. You do not have as much time today, so please hurry to the sitting room. As usual, Hisu speaks in her detached tone. Oh. With that, everything disappeared. I embraced my recently awakened but still throbbing body. I feel relieved. The awful world I was in until just now has just turned into a dream. Thanks. If you hadn't woken me up, I might have never woken up. Shiki-sama? If you're not feeling well, please tell me so. No, that's not it. Morning, Hisu. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much, Shiki-sama. She blushes slightly and lowers her head. No, I'm the one who should, be saying thank you. It's past 7:30 already. Sorry, I'll get up, so please go wait in the sitting room. Yes, I'll be waiting. Cool. Right, Hisu leaves the room. I change into my school uniform. Jumping out of bed, I scarf down a little of the breakfast Kuraku-san made and leave the mansion. It all took me less than 10 minutes. I'm leaving. See you later, Hisu. Yes, I will be awaiting your return. Am I just gonna go to school again, then come back home, and then pass out, and then, I mean not pass out, go to sleep and kill someone again? I made it. I breathe out and rest my body. I made it just in time before they close the gate, but I still have to make it to class. Phew. The teacher hasn't arrived in the classroom yet. I try to catch my breath as I sit down. The classroom seems more lively today than usual. Tomorrow is a holiday, so everyone probably feels like today is Saturday. Oh, is it? Is that why no one's there tomorrow? School ends. Since I don't have any reason to stay in school, I head back to the mansion. Maybe that is true. Yesterday's dream. This is definitely the place where I saw the person get killed in my dream. Even though I tried as hard as I could not to dream, I guess you can't run away from yourself. I grit and grind my teeth. I feel fearful about my weakness. After all, it's all a dream. Certainly there is something wrong with me seeing those dreams, but I think I'm still sane. My old man is my old man. I don't know about the tone of blood, but I don't want to become a burden on Aki and the others while I'm sane. I have to try and act as normally as possible and try to find a way to solve all of this. Welcome back, Shuki-sama. As soon as I open the door, Hisu politely greets me. I'm back. I'll be in my room, so it's okay if you return to whatever you were doing. Thank you. I will return to cleaning the sitting room. If you need anything, please call for me. Ba-da-da-da. Hisu is cleaning the sitting room. I don't see Kuraku-san, but she's probably sweeping the rear courtyard or going out to get groceries. It appears Akia hasn't come back yet, so I'll go back to my room. Putting away my bag, I change out my uniform. I spend about an hour just sitting around my room. All of a sudden I hear a gargling noise. Gurgling. It's not a strange noise or anything. It's just the sound of my stomach. That's right, I didn't really have a chance to eat since this morning. Is that so? I wanted to be late this morning. I was only able to eat just a little of what Kuraku-san made for breakfast. I thought about eating at the cafeteria, but I lost my appetite as soon as I remembered what I saw at the cafeteria yesterday. I wonder if I can get something to snack on before dinner. I really don't want to be a bother, but I'm really starving. I should get Kuraku-san to make me something. Ask Hisu. Let's ask Hisu again. I don't think she has made me something before in the story, so whatever. Although I think she'll refuse. I wonder what will happen if I ask Hisu. Hisu's in the sitting room. I'm a little excited. I should hurry up and go over and ask Hisu. I'm being taken over by the beast anyway. Not the beast, the demon within. I refuse. Not even a second after I ask with an incredible counterpunch, it totally knocks out my plan. Whoops. I see, you're a little busy. Defeated, I stumped like a captured soldier. Sorry. Please continue what you were doing. I slowly start to scuffle my way to the lobby. Please wait, Shiki-sama. It's not that I would not like to make you something, but we turn around without even thinking. Then he looks incredibly cute for some reason. Okay. I just thought that since you are used to Nissan's cooking, my cooking would not even come close. Fidgeting keys continue speaking uneasily. Okay. So I want for you to eat my food when my skill has improved. What an amazing thing she says. That I refused back then was a shock, but compared to what she just said, it's merely a light jab. What are you saying, Kisu? I'll eat anything you make, so please don't fret about that sort of thing. No, I cannot do that. Shiki-sama, please ask Nissan about food. No, what I really want is something from you. If I wanted Kawaku-san's cooking, I would have gone to her first. I came here to ask you cause I wanted your cooking. Kisu just looks at me not responding. If that's how she's gonna be, then I'll just stay right here in the sitting room until she says she'll make me something. We continue staring at each other without saying anything. That's odd. How did we end up like this? I understand. If you do not mind, then I will make something. Yes, for real, Hisu? Yes, but since you insisted, you are bringing this on yourself. Oh, are you gonna give me like a carcass or something? Eh? Saying something incredibly ominous, Hisu heads towards the kitchen. I start chuckling uncontrollably. In the kitchen behind that wall, Hisu's making food for my sake. Thinking about it, I can't help but smile. Even though Kawaku-san prepares food every day, she does so too professionally. It feels like some other cook is making the food. And on the other hand, I've never seen Hisu cooking, so I'm pretty excited. Kawaku-san did say that Hisu was poor at cooking though. Well, even so, I don't think anything inedible will be the result. If you have a normal sense of taste, it's impossible to make something that is completely inedible. But still, doesn't she seem to be taking a little too long? Yeah, and then I hear a gigantic crash coming from the kitchen. Hisu? What? Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Okay. What happened, Hisu? I ran into the kitchen. After entering, I'm a little taken aback. Hisu might have planned on cooking a feast as ingredients are stacked all about the kitchen. A kitchen knife is thrusted into the cutting board like a gravestone or like that holy sword from somewhere. And on the stove, black smoke billows from a frying pan. Hisu? How did this happen? Hisu embarrassingly hangs her head. Hisu, I would have been happy with something light, but something simple like a pancakes. Chiki-sama, you may say that, but a pancake is not very simple. You should say so from the bottom of her heart. Cheers. Hisu really is pretty poor cooking. Hisu, let me give you a hand. My hand? Hisu reluctantly shows me her hand. Just as I thought. You cut yourself, didn't you? Well, let me see your hand, not let me give you my hand. A hand. Yes. Forgive me, I was not even able to fix you anything properly, and now have shown you this pathetic sight. Don't be stupid, that's not what I'm trying to say. If you cut yourself, you shouldn't force herself, she should treat her wounds. Shiki-sama, Risha's white fingers is painted a deep red. Her fingertips wet with the color red. This is bad, that's pretty deep. Saying that, I take her arm. Hisu flinches, noticeably. I don't even notice, the only thing I care about right now is treating her cut. Okay. Hisu's voice. I don't even hear it. Just like back then when I was a kid, I placed a finger in my mouth and I licked the blood. Chiki-sama, I'll send a figure. Red blood does not suit her white finger at all. It's only thought to make her fingers clean again. Please stop, Shiki-sama. Why is it? Hisu's blood is extremely, sweet. Her blood is so sweet and I'm just doing this. My body starts to feel hot and... I can't hear her voice. Looking up I see Hisu's face, blushing cheeks. deep blue eyes. Years ago, the red hair that was so close to me. Okay. Did I kill her? I pulled back from Hisu. What was I doing just now? Hisu just hangs her head, not moving. Ah. Even though Hisu hates to be in contact with men, I licked her finger and sucked her blood for a long time. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done that. It's not just in a dream anymore, is it? Enjoying sucking someone's blood is it's not just in my dreams. All you were doing was taking care of my wound. There's no need to apologize. No, I can't do it. I can't look at her face. The taste of her blood still lingers in my mouth. I can't forget the feeling of her finger. I'm sorry. I know I asked for it, but I'll just I'll be fine just without any food. I'm going back to my room, so let me be by myself. If she doesn't say anything, escaping from her wordless stare, I flee to my room. Okay. Sitting room. After dinner was over, I head to the sitting room to have some tea. Not that I'm in a mood to, elegantly drink tea, but I can't exactly refuse Aki and Kawaku-san's invitation. While drinking the tea that Kawaku-san made, I listened to the conversation between the two. By the way, Nissan, about the end of this year, and Aki-san directs the conversation towards me. The end of this year? Aren't you thinking about it a little too early? It's only, October. What are you saying? Pretty soon it'll be November, and once it becomes December, it'll be time for winter vacation already. It makes sense to plan this early. Well, I guess you're right. What do you all plan to do? I usually just do the same thing for New Year's. Bum bum. Yes, I've heard from Miss Arima, from that whenever you have a long holiday, you spend it at your friend's house. Akia stares at me as if she wants to say something. How does Akia know this? And what's wrong with that? Holidays are meant to be spent however you want, and I'm not being burdened to you all, so leave me alone. Oh my, Shiki-san, you're not going to take a trip? Now look, I'm now a student, so I don't have any money for a trip. Well, I do want to get a part-time job, but Nissan, you would know what would happen if the eldest son of the Tonoman household goes out for a part-time job, right? Kawaku-san, I can't have fun like a high schooler with this evil teacher. Well, I suppose that can't be helped. But Shiki-san, you really don't want to go out on a trip? I already made reservations for Akia-sama, you, Hisu-chan, and myself. Reservations? Where? The hotel where we take our winter break. Did you prefer Japanese things? We decided to keep our trip within this country, right, Akia-sama? You're the one that said it, Kawaku. I just approved it. Akia looks away. Okay. Yes, of course it was. So please leave your schedule open for the end of the year, Shiki-san. Hisu-chan told me that if you go, she'll go too. Do you understand? This would be the first time ever for Hisu-chan to go on a trip. She's always staying at the mansion and never goes out. Yeah, it's a problem for you to say such things all of a sudden. Well, taking a trip as a family, I haven't actually done that before, so... what is it, Nissan? I won't force you, so you don't... So, if you have other plans, please just let us know. No, I'll come along. If I refuse your invitation, who knows what you'll do to me. I have been saying this isn't my idea. I don't really care either way. Yeah, of course not. Anyways, thanks. Going on a trip with everyone actually does sound fun. You don't have to thank me. It's only natural for a family to go on a trip together. Okay. Akia sniffs and turns her head. Now that the main conversation ends, tea time ends quietly. Do. It's time to sleep. Thanks to the discussion in the sitting room, I actually feel more relaxed right now. End of the year trip, huh? I can't imagine what the trip will be like, but there's no doubt that it'll be fun. Phew. Taking a deep breath, I jump into bed. At least for tonight, I wish to not see that dream as I close my eyes. Bum 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 bum. Okay, dream time. I'm in a classroom. I'm in a dark place. It must be cloudy. There's no moonlight tonight, and I can't see anything. Is this Roa I'm seeing? My breath echoes in the air. I'm not killing anyone tonight. Instead, I'm just breathing a lot. I grab the arm. I don't care if it comes off, so I hold nothing back. I pull the arm and continue to violate the doll. Oh, breathing a doll. I've gotten tired of this. This person doesn't do anything. It doesn't even scream, so I don't feel anything. I violate it just to stake my lust. The wind blows. The clouds shift slightly. The nightmare classroom. There, a beautiful doll exists. Is that Hisu? The doll doesn't say anything. It doesn't move by itself. I suppose you could skip this, huh? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Day 8. Death. Yeah, okay. He's not saying anything. I wake up and see it's past 10 o'clock. That's right, today's a holiday. I lift my body from bed. Unable to contain I go to the hallway in my pajamas. He used to wake me up. I run to the bathroom to open the sink. Ugh, I empty the contents of my stomach, but I still feel sick. Last night's dream. In a sense, it's worse than my dreams of being a killer. It's much worse. Gee. In my dreams, I don't just violate Akio, but even Hisu and Kawaku-san. That dreaming I violated a girl that looked like Hisu or Kawaku-san all night. Gee. Not having much anything left to throw up, my convulsions start to diminish. There's Hisu. I go into the lobby and see Hisu taking care of something. Oh, she's fine, okay. She might be doing some rearranging as I see her carrying a chair towards the lobby. Am I gonna kick this again? I feel dizzy. Right now I can't bring myself to look at her face, but I can't bear to go back to my room without saying anything. If Hisu tried to wake me up as usual, I think the sickness would have been a lot better. Hisu. Hisu realizes I'm here and quietly walks over to me. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Morning. Sorry for waking up at a selfish time. I apologize as well. I should have been there when you woke. When you awoke, please forgive me. Hisu suddenly bows her head. Hisu's expression on his face. Remembering last night's dream, I start to feel guilty. There was no need for you to apologize. I didn't wake up at the usual time, so it's my fault. It's better if you complain to me a bit. If you do that, I would feel a little better. Shiki-sama, but that's just my selfish thoughts. Like right now, my words are making her feel bad. There's nothing, forget about it. More importantly, I'm kind of hungry. Is breakfast ready? Is it? Nisa went outside. Your breakfast is ready in the dining room. Oh, in that case, I'll go have some food. Sorry to bother you while you're working. After saying a quick goodbye, I head towards the dining room. Okay. My head was all glitchy. I go back to my room, but I don't really have anything to do here. I've had my fill of sleeping. Thinking about what I should do next, I decide to walk around the mansion. Oh, again? Am I gonna go to the courtyard and see Hisu? I arrive at the lobby. For some reason, I aimlessly wander around the mansion to confirm my childhood memories. The hallway stretches quite a long distance. When I was a child, I believed that this hallway would go on forever. This mansion seems like as large as a castle, and every day I would walk a bit around the mansion. I would carve my name on the wall, the pillars or the floor. It was sort of a game I'd play with Akio to see who could take over the mansion. Saying that whatever we put our names on was became our territory. The two of us walked around the mansion, carving our names here and there. Here? What's here? On the handrail by the stairs is carved the name Shiki. It's probably because of these games that Mayama forbade us from playing inside the mansion. Anyway, if I look closely, I can see both mine and Aki's names all over the place. Is that so? I go outside. Come to think of it, most of the time we spent playing was in the garden. Since Aki was obedient to the old man, unlike me, she could only play outside for about 30 minutes a day. And still, she usually just stayed behind us, watching and listening. But she would energetically run out with us and compete with us in whatever games we would play. Perhaps her personality stems from those times. She might have suppressed herself in front of the old man. On the walls of the mansion, the carved names appear again. Shiki, Akio, Shiki, Akio, Shiki, Akio, Shiki, Shiki, Shiki. The ratios are just like that. The name Shiki appears far more times. I suppose Akio was just a girl, but she couldn't keep up with the boy. Kawaku-san? As I come to the backyard, I see Kawaku-san's figure from behind. She hasn't noticed me. I don't know what she's doing, but she disappears into the forest. Oh, it's Hisu that does that. A bit curious, I follow her from a slight distance, and where Kawaku-san headed to, there seems to be a small clearing. There's a clearing there. Tilting my head to the side, I try to remember, but for some reason my memory is a bit vague. In the forest of the mansion, I can clearly see a clearing, as if the trees were cut there. No, can't see is not quite right. If you walked by normally, you probably would never notice it. If Crocodile didn't walk there, hidden enough by the surrounding trees as it is, I would never have noticed even if I lived here my whole life. That's odd. I don't remember a clearing ever being here. To say the least, I don't remember ever playing with Akio in the clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decided to go into the clearing. Is this like day 9 death? Was it day 10? I forgot what day it was. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. There's no sign of Kawaku-san who entered before me. Was this just an empty place? I walked in the middle of the clearing. The clearing really is just an empty space. The perfect level open ground. The deep woods enclose the area. The voices of the cicadas and the strong summer sunlight that feels like it could dissolve. Summer sunshine. Ouch. The wound on my chest starts to hurt. Like stabbing. This pain, that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. Okay. Chirp, 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 chirp. I might see the image again. Chirp, 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 chirp. Of Roab dying. Chirp, 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 chirp. From somewhere I can hear the voices of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine that bathes everything in white. The columns of summer clouds in the far off sky. I can practically see the voices. At my feet there are the discarded shells of the cicadas. Discarded shells. Someone's discarded shells. My wounds open. My chest becomes painted as a dark crimson. Black venom on both of my hands. Black venom. Someone's crouching silhouette. The approaching footsteps of a young girl. The columns of clouds in the far sky. The discarded shells of cicadas. I suddenly realize in front of me is the crying face of Akio drenched in blood. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Ah. Voices which try to pierce my eardrums. The voices of the cicadas. Ag. My chest hurts. I feel sick. My wound healed a long time ago, so why does it hurt so much? I don't know. My chest is broken. The old wound opens, blood flows forth from the opening. What is this? My wound hasn't healed at all. My consciousness sinks. My wound hurts. Right before I pass out, I remember a terrible image. A hot summer day. Akio stained in blood and myself staring down at her. The silhouette licks the blood off his hand. The silhouette? Then the silhouette becomes my face as a young boy laughing with pleasure. So that's me being killed, right? But I'm seeing it from another perspective. Okay. I saw a weird flash. I was in my room, then I saw a flash. I can hear voices talking. Akio-sama, are you not going to call for a doctor? Don't be stupid, Hisu. There's no way I could do that, since Nissan's wound isn't normal. Akio and Hisu are talking. This is Shiki's room. It looks like I am sleeping in the bed. I plan to say yo and I get out of bed, but I can't move at all. My chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body feels as heavy as lead. All I can move are my eyes and mouth. Just what in the world were you trying to do, Hisu? You know not to let Shiki go near that place. Please forgive me, I was finding Kawaku-san anyway. This can't be solved by apologizing. You were assigned to serve Nissan to avoid this kind of situation. So what were you doing? Completely different from her usual manner, Akio gives full vent to her anger. In comparison, Hisu is accepting the scolding, looking down silently. But what about Kawaku? Didn't I give her orders too? Not to let Nissan out of her sight? Nissan is not here. Not here, what do you mean by that? Kawaku doesn't answer. Hisu doesn't answer. Akio grinds her teeth. Oh, this is new. Not here. What is she saying? Kawaku-san was in the rear courtyard just right now. Akio-sama. We should stop doing this. Hisu. He's different. He's a different person. This mansion is not good for him. So we should stop doing this. I don't want to hear those words. No, that is why I must say them. You realize it too. At this rate, Shiki-san will really become a killer. Just now, what did Hisu say? Are you saying his torn-up blood is awakened in this mansion? That's ridiculous. It's impossible for that to happen to Nissan. You're right. He is just like us with Maki Hisa-sama's choice. In that instant, smack. The sound of a cheek being slapped echoes throughout the room. I've told you that I won't allow anyone to say that. The two become silent. The air between the two of them increases in tension. Hisu stands painfully with her head down. I don't understand why Aki is so angry, but I don't want to see Hisu in pain any longer. Ugh. Somehow I managed to shift my body. Hisu, I leave the rest to you. If Nissan wakes, take care of what he needs. Aki-sama, are you okay with doing this? Yes. If I'm here, Nissan will just get weaker. Why? Aki leaves the room with an extremely painful expression on her face. Well, what should I do now? Maybe it's better if I just pretend I'm still asleep. Shiki-sama, I think it's safe now for you to open your eyes. Oh, you knew Hisu. Yes, Aki-sama did not realize it, but ever since a long time ago, she has never been good at being able to see through someone who is acting. He usually speaks reluctantly. Is that so? But you are perfectly perceptive. I do not know, since I cannot understand the heart of the person I want to know the most about. I do not know. Think I am very perceptive. I see. Nodding, I somehow get the feeling she's talking about Kwaku-san. Hisu, you mentioned it earlier, but where did Kwaku-san go? I'm sorry, I do not know about Nissan very well. Something about that response is not right, but what's not right? I can't seem to grasp it right now. As I am doing this right now, my body is sluggish and it takes all my strength just to talk. Shiki-sama, are you not pushing yourself? To tell the truth, I feel extremely sluggish. Just when the world happened to me. Shiki-sama, we found you collapsed in the courtyard. It did not seem like you were your normal anima, so we contacted Aki-sama and brought you to your room, collapsed, in the rear courtyard. The white summer sunshine, and the whistle of the cicadas. I remember I was standing and then I got really dizzy. Geez, I haven't had it this bad since elementary school. I thought I should call the doctor, but Aki-sama wanted us to wait and see. Yeah, Aki is right. This is more like a mental thing, so calling the doctor wouldn't have helped. How long was I out? I found you afternoon, so approximately 12 hours. That long? Surprisingly, I look at the clock, but my body doesn't move. It is now midnight. I'll watch over you tonight, so please, if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, I appreciate it. I was unconscious for half a day. I haven't done that since that accident. Furthermore, after sleeping for so long, my body's still wanting more sleep. I'm sorry. I'm so sleepy. Then please go to sleep. I will be in the hallway, so if anything happens, I'll be there. Oh, what are you saying? I can't let someone take care of me. Wait out in the hallway. I have to ask Hisu, you stay right here. Damn it, I can't continue. I feel as if I'm falling into a tank of water. My consciousness ceases abruptly. I'm gonna get ready to escape, actually. I saw a dream. Oh, actually no, okay. It was a dark night. In the middle of the night, I thought I heard a voice. Noticed when I woke up, the twilight room was otherwise empty. Seems at some point all the adults went outside. I was a little uneasy all by myself. I went outside to the garden to see where they went. The night itself feels frozen by the winter cold. My bed hangs white in the air. The garden is cold, but at the same time the sky was beautiful. The expression freezing cold seems to have been made up just for this winter night. The cold stars, the deep darkness, illuminating this world is the lifeless moonlight. For a child like myself, the mansion's garden is too big. A dense forest encloses the garden. The mansion is deep in the mountains, and to be honest, is no place for anyone to live. The mansion is in the very heart of a dark forest. It is like the light of a luminescent fish at the bottom of the ocean. The darkness of the forest swells deeply. The trees are like black curtains trying to reach for the moon. I hear a sound and was convinced the adults must have gone into the forest. Not even a single ray of light exists in the darkness. Unable to see my own body, I walk towards the sound. It's just cold. Even my eyes become numb. I feel as if someone is calling my name. Weed or Warbler cries. The swaying grass, and there I met a red demon. The demon does not seem to be interested in me. At the same time, I am not concerned with the demon either. Crimson, red, verminal. I walk past the field that has turned into a crimson sea. The trees part into a clearing. There the scattered corpses of all the adults are littered all over the ground. The dark ground is bathed in poisonous red as if the entire world was bleeding. That is, in the middle of the bleeding the enemy that stood to the I was standing there. The very first nightmare. The enemy approaches to kill me. My mother dies protecting me. Blood splatters on my face. In the middle of this frigid night, that warmth, the first hated color, the claws of the enemy pierced my chest. Maybe I was numb from the coldness. I didn't really feel much pain. Who is this? I look up at the heavens. The whole world starts to melt away. Then the unchanging pale darkness. How beautiful. The ephem ephem ephemeral glass moon. I didn't realize it. Tonight, the moon is so beautiful. Is it? No, it looks like a moon to me. Red. Burning body, number 1. 9. Burning body, number 1. My door closes softly, my consciousness separates from my memories. My heart surfaces. Reality is on the surface, and I wake up from the dream, the old dream. Huh? Why? Touching my cheeks, I realized I was crying. I didn't know what was so painful, or what was so sad. Only the feeling that I just lost something extremely important remains in my heart. Was it a nightmare? I think this is different from those dreams where I killed people, but it was the first time that I slept so well in many days. Maybe it's because Hisu was watching me this whole time. Hisu? I lift my body and look around the room. I don't see Hisu anywhere. The sound I heard at the door closing was probably her leaving the room just a second ago. Anyway, it's now morning. Tonight is Friday, so I should go to school. I have to get up. Maybe it's the after effects of yesterday, but I feel a little nauseous when I stand up. I should change. What's this? My clothes aren't ready. It seems like Hisu went to pick up my uniform, which means she should return soon. She? Huh? After all of a sudden, all strength drains from my body and I collapse. It feels just like a normal dizziness, only I can't get up. I can't put any power into my arms or legs. I can barely move my arms, but I can't even get up from the ground. This can't be happening. I desperately try to get up, but I can't move. I can't even do a simple push up from here. Jeez, this like my condition still is pretty bad. Floundering around on the carpet, I take in my situation. It's obvious that I won't be able to get up no matter how much I try. It's not that I'm in so much pain, so I should feel better if I'll lay here for a while. Shiki-sama, I have your clothes ready. Hisu opens the door and walks into my room. Hello, I'm on the floor. Shiki-sama? Hisu's voice rings out like a scream, and her footsteps rush towards me. Shiki-sama, please hold on, Shiki-sama. Hisu frantically calls my name. Hey, morning, Hisu. I just fall down a little, so there's no need to panic. Just fall down? What are you saying, Shiki-sama, you? I'm fine. If you let me up, I'll be fine. As you wish. Hisu immediately stoops down and places her hand to my shoulder. Ah. Hisu suddenly stops her hand. With a strained face, she desperately reaches her hands with all her might. Sweat appears on her forehead, but this is all she can do. Biting her lips, Hisu frantically tries to touch my shoulder, but she just stands there, shaking uncontrollably. I say, now don't push yourself, Hisu. Just get Kawaku-san and it'll be fine. Hisu nods and runs out of the room. But what was that all about? Hisu's obsession about cleanliness looks pretty bad. Collapsed on the floor, I carelessly voiced my thoughts. Kawaku-san arrives soon and lends me her shoulder. Actually, since I don't have any power, Kawaku-san does most of the work. Probably because I'm so weak, but Kawaku-san has the gale to say that I'm as light as a girl. That's strange, there's nothing wrong, but my body won't move. I see. You do not seem sick, but I can't say anything else unless we wait a while. But your face looks fine. I think you will recover soon. Still smiling, Kawaku-san takes my temperature. Because of a smile, I do not feel... I feel a little more at ease, but I still can't move. Hello, Hisu. Hisu has a clouded expression. Even right now, she seems to be hiding behind Kawaku-san and just looks at me occasionally. Nissan. And with a bit of panic, Akira bursts into the room. Yo, you're pretty energetic this morning, Akira. I raise my hand to greet her. What? After seeing my face, her expression transforms into surprise. What's with this exaggeration. I'm fine, so don't make such a scary face. If you do that, I'll be the one to start worrying. That's maybe true, but Akiya stares at me with a pale face. What's wrong with my face? I really am fine, but it seems like Hisu and Akiya honestly think that I am deadly ill or something. Do I look that bad right now? No, Shiki-san. You look like you always do. But still, your body is not fully recovered, so I think you should take the day off. I'll go to call your school to let them know. Okay? Yes, please call the doctor as well. You can perform a more thorough examination. A thorough examination? I don't think I really need that. Nissan, if you don't care about an examination, maybe we should check you into a hospital instead. Oh no, an examination will be fine. Alright. Kawaku-san, Hisu, please take care of Nissan. Since he doesn't seem to concern for himself with his health, please do that for him. Akiya gives severe instructions and departs the room. Okay. In that case, I will use a telephone, okay? Okay. Kawaku-san leaves the room as well. The only ones left are me lying on the bed and Hisu. Hisu? Yes, where's this Shiki-sama? I'm fine, so you can go back to your duties. Since I can't really move, it's not like I'll be going anywhere. Hisu does not even budge a single step. Hisu? What's wrong? You've been acting a little strange. If you feel sick, go ahead and rest, I don't mind. Hisu stands there in silence, and then, all of a sudden, as if to make up her mind, she says, Shiki-sama, you are not mad? What? Mad about what? What happened before. Even though I should have taken care of you, I could not even help you. No, there. I thought my character passed when he passed out. I changed personality, but okay. Hisu, I'm shocked. I didn't even think about that. Well, it was a bit of a surprise. I thought you would be able to help me right away, but it ended up being Kawaku-san. But I don't care about that. You may not realize it, Hisu, but you have already helped me so much. Compared to that, what happened earlier is nothing. Really? I do not think I will be very useful. You don't understand, it seems. I'll be able to calm down right now because of you being here. It's more than you looking after me. If you weren't here, I don't know what I would do. Because of me? Of course, because my character's going insane, that's why. Ever since I came here, I've been uneasy and I always had these nightmares. But when you say good morning to every morning, I'm able to be at peace. Therefore, you have helped me so many times. Like today, when you came, it made me so happy. Thank you very much. That's how it is. Well, even if you can't touch me, your words reach me, don't they? Just that makes me feel happy enough. You're extremely helpful. Are you serious? I'm very serious. As proof I don't feel like it's morning yet. It's because even though I said it is, you haven't said it yet. Yusu looks at me timidly and takes a small breath. Yes, good morning, Tsukihime. She blushes a bit and she says the words she forgot to say this morning. That's the thing. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, so don't worry about it. Yusu, as long as you do what you do, everything will be alright. Yusu does not respond. She just looks at me as if she is in deep thought. If you stare at me like that, I'll start to get nervous, Yusu. Is that so? Yes, forgive me. Okay. After saying that, Yusu starts to escape towards the room. Please excuse me. It appears that Nissan has contacted the doctor, so he should be here soon. Alright. Bowing quickly, Yusu swiftly heads out the door. He's mindful for thinking that a thorough examination would just be taking blood pressure and a few measurements. Being a rich family doctor, the doctor brings a lot of equipment and sets up an examination room next to mine. After an extensive evaluation, the doctor leaves afternoon. Then leaning on Kawaku-san's shoulder, I stumbled back to my room. All in all, everything took about 4 hours. Phew. Lying on my bed, I give a little sigh. Even after the examination, he did not find anything wrong with me. Well, ever since the accident 8 years ago and my miraculous recovery, the doctor has always blamed any mysterious symptoms upon it. While the best policy is just to sleep here in bed, I thought maybe I should get an IV or something, but there's nothing wrong with my body. You said it's better if I don't take any medicine. Jiki-sama, I'm coming in. Who's coming in? Oh, Kawaku-san. Kawaku-san enters my room. She carries something like rice porridge on a tray. Okay, at least I don't do anything to you. You haven't had anything since this morning, right? It is a little late, but I brought you something to eat. Oh, thanks, Kawaku-san. Nothing at all, nothing at all. This is my job after all. Is that so? Kawaku-san walks up to my pillow, humming merrily as she holds her spoons. Kawaku-san, I might ask her where she went. Yes, please open your mouth wide with a bright smile. She asks me to do something extremely embarrassing. Not quite understand the situation as I open my mouth. And then after cooling down the rice in the spoon, she sticks the spoon into my mouth. With her hand open, she holds my jaw and moves it up and down. Kawaku-san, is this some kind of joke? Not at all. Tsukihime, you're sick, so it is only natural that I help you eat. My moves, sure. Smiling, Kawaku-san proceeds to attack me a second time. Yeah. This time I am able to swallow it by myself. Good job. Keep it up, Shiki-san. Well, wait a second, Kawaku-san. I may be sick, but just my anima. I can handle feeding myself. Sure, now please calm down. I'm used to things like this. Kawaku-san gives a pleasant giggle and starts to attack me a third time. Why? Then she pushes the spoon in my mouth forcefully and I can't help but just swallow it down. How does it taste? Probably poisoned. I heard that when you lived with the Arimas you liked plum porridge. This is very tasty. That's good. Then please eat as much as you like. Kawaku-san appears to be having a fun time. It seems whatever I say will have no effect. I give up and let Kawaku-san do as she wants. Okay. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, but I suppose I'm a little happy as well. Kawaku-san's cooking is so delicious and I finish pretty quickly. Okay? By the way, Shiki-san, how do you feel? I'm fine. It's just feels like my regular anima. Is that so? When you were a child, you received a serious injury here, too, so please do not push yourself. Kawaku-san says this straightness up as she straightens up the dishes. Kawaku-san, where's that supposed to mean? That just means you were in an accident and were really injured 8 years ago, right? I heard that's why you were adopted by the Arimas to help to get better. That's true, but that's not what I meant. You said that I got injured here at the mansion in the first place. Just where did I get into the accident that almost killed me? The near fatal wound from my childhood. The accident that caused me to be able to see the death lines. Just how in the world did it happen? And where in the world did I get in that accident? I don't remember anything at all. Chiki-san? Is something wrong? It's nothing. I don't think you would understand even if I told you. But what I remember yesterday, it might be something that's to do with the accident 8 years ago. That time I think there was Aki, myself, and one other person there. I will go and take care of the dishes then. Okay. Kawaku-san tries to leave the room. Wait a second, Kawaku-san. Back then we played a lot. Am I saying this? Yeah, I am. We played a lot together, didn't we? All that time, was there someone else with us? Kawaku-san stops in her tracks. We played a lot together? She laughs, as if remembering the past and nostalgic laughs echoes in the room coldly. Maybe it's your imagination. Maybe Hisu might have been with you or something. Maybe that's it. That could be it. Of course. Well then I will see you later. Well, was it the other way around? You were the one who was watching and Hisu was the one playing. Fuka-san carries the dishes and leaves the room. Well, having eaten I feel pretty sleepy. There isn't anything else to do, so I guess I should just sleep a little. That's what it sounds like from the conversation. And he didn't deny it, she just stood there. All of a sudden I find myself in an unknown place. This place looks like a basement that hasn't been used for a long time. Desks and chairs are strewed about. In the back of the room, discarded broken chalkboards and folding chairs. The sun's rays cannot reach this place. In this dark basement that smells like mold, I just breathe in and out. Sitting on top of a desk, hugging my knees, the dead body of a new woman is laying on the floor. The sound of my breathing. It's ragged. The thing is thinking that it does not belong, it does not have blood. That thing is thinking that it wants to eat fresh meat. I'm thinking that I want to kill people. My breathing matches rhythm, so who is it? Raise my voice, I look around. In this basement, there's no one else. Damn it, it's you again. It, sh it shouts this at me. I won't. I took this wound myself. I won't give it to you. Saying that, it bites into the body. Munch, squish, rip. The sound of intestines being chewed. Exhilarating. My breathing gets ragged. Somehow, just like that. Just like that thing's breathing, my breathing starts to get wild as well. I'll kill you. Hmm. Soon I'll kill you. As if it lost its mind, it starts to wolf down everything, even the bones. Did I change the Shiki? Are you sleeping? Suddenly Hisu appears in front of me. Hisu, when did you come in? When you ask, it has been around 5 minutes since I finished changing your sheets. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping. I didn't notice you come in. Shiki-san, please do not joke around. You accepted me coming into your room and you ordered me to change your sheets. What? What's going on? Up until now I was sleeping and had a nightmare. And I woke up to Hisu's voice. Hisu, did I look like I was awake? Yes. After changing the sheets, you closed your eyes, which is why I inquired if you were sleeping. No, I won't sleep anymore right now. Somehow responding, I look at my hand. Lifting my hand is still difficult. I haven't gotten even the slightest bit better. I guess I was half asleep or something. Which would be the normal conclusion to draw, but the mission of conclusion is that I was actually possessed by the evil thingy or whatever, and I'm slowly being taken over. Because no, I'm not half asleep. Nope. I'm obviously being possessed. I haven't gotten even the slightest bit better. My body, my heavy body, the body of Tonoshiki feels like it belongs to some other person. I'll be awake for a while. Do you have work after this? Huh. This is like a midday then. Cause I didn't get a day transition, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'll stop. But that's definitely interesting to say the least. Interesting.